Hello and welcome once more, my friends. Habbage here, back again, and delighted to see you. Hope you're all doing awesome. We're gonna pretend like the 30 seconds or so there just didn't happen. I have restarted the stream once again. We are hanging out, and I'm just trying to pull that back up again here. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, looks good. So get back in here, dip the head a little bit. Yeah, all right, much better. So the reason why I did that and what I should have done, I just got to get back in a Minecraft mode. If we open the world before the stream starts, all the hit to the system resources and everything gets taken care of before the stream ever starts. And when the world is kind of loaded up and ready to go, then the stream can function on top. So I'm just watching it. Looks pretty good. Just slowly turning about here, and yeah, we'll be just fine with this. So it is nighttime, and as I was trying to say when I realized how awfully held up it was going to be, we're going to start here for a little bit. We'll just catch up a little bit on the channel, the stream, what all we've been doing, and I'll say hello to you all and thank you again for being so awesome on yesterday's VODs, right? So many people coming back out to watch the startup of the world and how we got going in it. Thank you all so much. Hope you're back, and hope you're enjoying this one as well now that we've got it going. I'm Habbage. We play a lot of this game, but haven't recently. We've still got a Stardew Valley play in progress, and I've been doing some Dungeons of Dreadmore as well. I did that this morning, about 3 hours of it until we tragically died again. So I had planned all along. I'd said, we may do the standard stream and then come back in and do some more Minecraft. This world got a great start to it, and I hate to leave that just to chance or to waste. So we're going to make use of it. And we talked about that a little bit at the end of yesterday's stream. We've got this little room that I'd started off, and I think this is going to be the base of our tight little stairway. Now, I don't know what all we're going to run into with the cave system. I hope we're close enough over to this river that we're kind of avoided it. May not, maybe all kinds of adventure, but at this point, we would love to get down into the depths of the world. So there we go. We've got almost a stack of copper. We do have plenty of torches. I would like to go get some water before we get started here, really. So let's actually sleep, and then we'll just start this tight little stair and see if we can't get some diamonds. Next on the to-do list, and hopefully he's burned. There he is. Skilly. A few mobs out on the plain here, and we can just do some battlefield scavenging here, I guess, as we get going. So yeah, the world not too PowerPointy. We are moving about without a whole lot of delay. Zombie flesh, not real exciting. I was hoping maybe just for a random bow, since we'd seen the one skelly, maybe there would be others. But not to be yet. So, a couple little notes. First of all, apologies. Omni came in while we were doing the morning stream today and said, "Hey, man, I missed your tweet. I would have loved to have jumped in here." And I was like, "I did tweet. I guess I didn't actually send the tweet. So sorry about that. Always my intent to keep you guys filled in. I let's tweak this. This probably puts us in greater risk of hitting stuff, but should make for a more pleasant up and down if we end up using this for anything, any extended length of time. So, again, nothing decorative or fancy here. We're going to do a spiral staircase, and I guess we can just use this corner. It's already here. So now a little bit more light and just a bit of planning here. We're going to have a 3x3 block in the middle. So this will be our kind of torch bit. And I think these are the ones that will always be level. Like so. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3 down per side. Let's see if we can avoid doing torches on every edge. I did it again. It's going to take me a bit to adapt on. There. And then this would be the one, right? Those are 3 down. This one holds. All right, so we get 3. Those will all be staired, but then they will level to here, and we can go up. In fact, how much cobble do we have? And why not? If this works, we'll need all this. Okay, so I mean, I guess I don't know. I like this. Do that last one because we have to. And I don't, oh, because this needs to stay here. I was like, how do I keep losing height between our sections? That goes to there. These are the 3 down. Then this stays level. Right, and this had a torch. That level. Right. So this will be pretty painless early game. It's not as fast as a straight shot, but it will save us a ton of time getting down there. There. Not there, we just did one. This stays even. That's where it goes. Oh no, maybe here? I don't know. Does it matter? Maybe not. Yay, just we need more copper. Alright, torch side. There, right? Oh, shoot. There, we got one of these. Nobody will ever know. Oh. See the creeper in there. Oh! Oh! Hello! Sir? Come on. Come on back over here. There you go. Oh, you jerk. Oh no. That wasn't ideal. Just a big old flooded out cave, I guess. Really worried about what could be coming underneath me. Oh, oh, oh. Ah! Okay. Now where was our access? Right here. Creeper and a zombie. Don't particularly like that idea. Oh, zombie or creeper's out. That's why holes are fun. More zombies. So as soon as I get this water cut off, we don't have any gravel. They're gonna come racing at us. So I think let's do that. Alright. Now, oh, boy. Ouch! Still a couple left. Oh, can you not make it around that corner? Kind of feel like I'm talking to the Diggles again. Alright, what is likely to come after us from back here? I can't believe that none of this is connected to all the stuff we explored yet, huh? Can any of you? Seems pretty uneventful. It may go back on there a ways, but really, we want to get deep. We've got so many caves and this kind of stuff that we can be dealing with that I think we're pretty good. And now, rather than trying to contain all this, let's just end it. And then ultimately, we want to pass this by. Stupid bats. Bats and zombie pigmen. The two mobs purely designed to be annoying in my book. Bats clearly so, but zombie pigmen, when you're just like digging or working in the nether, how often do they just wander up and get in your way, right? It's brutal. Brutal. So quick reminder to everybody, if you haven't already, regardless of your platform, if you're here on Twitch, let's have a little follow action so you know when I'm going live, and then can come be a part of this chat. And for the others, the YouTube folks, not that. Why? Hi, drowned. How didn't we end that water? Did I just totally miss this? Probably. Alright. There we go. Now, little last bit of light. Let's get some goodies here. These will keep us in iron tools as we finish up the staircase, and a little excitement, a little adventure as we stair our way down. And it wasn't just connecting into a cavern we've already kind of cleared, which is nice. So there we go. We got more. This is the way I was going to go up here. There's iron back over there too. Should not neglect. Never neglect your iron. Your iron is it's out there, waiting in your world, working hard for you. And what's more, as we talked about, since we aren't really farming too much, we did find a village. We can eventually do trading and all that. But at the moment, I'd like to kind of push the diamonds and the enchanting and all that first. Oh. Do we see? I think we see more iron up there, right? Probably some gravel to boot. All right. Think that gonna do it. So nice little cavern. Pretty well. The creeper surprised me. I didn't think he was going to blast from there. All right, so we were on a downward here. Oh, and actually we filled these in, right? So 1, 2, 3 down. I don't mind leaving that open. That would be 1. Maybe. Oh boy, here we go. So I think that was the height we were working off of, right? And then 1 more here. These 2 are even. And starting here, and here, oh boy. Up here. Very rich little staircase area we've chosen. Like that. Let's switch these. Right through the heart of coal country, I guess. Shout out to all you coal country folks. I know we've got a few. Okay, a little more coal here. And boom, boom, boom. And then anywhere that it might be a deal, fill that in. Just make it look a little less cobbly. We've got the stairs anyway, but I have my limits. Look at how many extra stairs we get to put in here. Oh, see? In all that caving, we got a bit extra done. All right, now here we are getting a bit beyond. So we'll just continue on with this pink as long as that's... Oh, no! A thing. That goes there. Cobble. Pink. Torch there. I think. Or am I off my torches now? There we go, some lapis. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab it. Grab that. New recipes. Huzzah! Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is this goes there. just about the time this starts to feel normal and rhythmical again, then we should pop through a floor or something else entirely. Hey, copper. This is not a torch. Torch. Not a torch. Even. Hear bats. So we're getting close to something new. Alright, let's. Oop. Do these. Good little haul there. All right, how we getting down on our height? 20, 14, 11. Hey, we in the old days we'd be at our diamond level. So we're down to 8. Got a ways to go still, but we should be hitting deep slate here very soon. Let's combine these up. And where was that iron? Here. Remember, we heard bats, so any of this could be opening up now. There's deep slate. All right, we're all good and ready to continue on. And now we get to slow down a little bit. There we do. More and more as we go. Oh, okay. One of you doesn't technically need to be torched. This one. Stairs back up to get us out. And see what this does. Kinda expected that. Oh my goodness. Woo! I looked into that dark hole and all of a sudden the sneeze was coming. All right. Start by doing that. Get a little look. So we'll probably have to build a little bit there, but by the time we get around and down, we'll be manageable. But This is part of the fun of staircases, right? We are going into unseen depths. Loading up. Let's actually flesh that out. Get rid of this now. Do some stairs, and let's go all the way back up, clear our inventory, and go figure out whatever we got in this cave system, which, again, doesn't appear to be lit, so maybe separate from the stuff we've already done. Oops. You know, just every once in a while we skip one. Keep ourselves on our toes. This is way better than the around a single post staircase. By being able to have those corners turn, that is pretty nice. All right, there we go. Arrows. Bow. Might just save our life. You. Excuse that burp. It's lunchtime. That's why I stream in the morning. No burping, right? I guess sometimes, but not too often. Hey, what's life without a little burpiness? Alright, we got some lapis to go in our treasure bin. We have a food bin here, which I think is going to be good. Let's go. I'll maybe hang on to granite, at least for the time being, but we shouldn't need these guys anymore. I don't think we ever picked a gravel box. In fact, I think we put it in here. And we definitely want to keep some cobble on hand. We don't need the dirt. We will need more picks. 3 of them. Awesome. And I assume the deep slate we're just going to end up with a lot of, but I had left, I think this row. Yeah, this row is good for deep slate. So hopefully we'll be down there getting quite a bit. So we keep these for pillaring and such. I'm going to take 2 full stacks. Then let's go ahead and make a bow. Clogs our inventory a little bit more, but what we can do now, since we're not going to be emerging outside anywhere, maybe. I take that back. Let's carry the bow, or the thing. Don't have any feathers. I think we came up here and I put more crap in my inventory. But I want it all. No, I don't. Leave this. Because even if we... I don't think we're getting all the way down to our lava level for stairs. Even if we do, we can just hop the blocks to get started on the stairs. All right, so see, it's not beautiful, it's not glamorous. We're not really in building mode of any kind. Trying to progress a bit, get the good stuff, then build. Right? We're safe, tidy. All right, so here we are, back down in our caves. We've got 2 access points, a little bridge, and our stairs just want to keep doing. So they should turn there, go back in. But to get to that point, little access, and before we get to accessing stuff, it feels a little bit like we could build this out. There's a lot of copper. Alright. Primarily just trying to block the drop-offs. Ledges and stuff where monsters could land on our heads. And, of course, keep the... I don't know, keep the what? I got distracted by that gold. I was talking about something. Keep the iron ore coming, maybe? Let's say I was going to say that. Where did the rest of that gold go? It's down there. Yeah, I don't like that this is going... Alright, so this is going to be under our stairs. It's at least got an overhang to... Ooh, protect for a minute. I couldn't see anything. That big scary hole. Got some garbage going in the background. It's a thing. Ooh. What have we here? Oh. Hey. Stop that. Okay. So I'm going to try to be very, 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 very sparing with the arrows until we get chickens taken care of. Which, again, that's the slippery slope, right? All of a sudden you need a farm for all the stuff that you want. Don't want to get lost either. Right there. Okay. Good. Now. More holes. I don't particularly want to end up going up. I wouldn't mind if some of these caves led down like that. Ooh, that's a good looking hole, but it's got all this up above it. Huh? Like you. Haha, now you're stuck in a hole. He didn't seem to mind too much. Kept shooting arrows at me. I saw some enchanted armor or weapons or something out there. It's a bow. Looks like whoever that scaly was, he went. Well, maybe he didn't even see me. Carrot? Or just zombie flesh? There he is. Oh! See how fast he was moving, by the way? Aw. Dang it. Oh, we did get a little bonus bow. Alright. It's a little scary. Not exactly what I expected. Alright, well, here we go. Hallway Central. And just more endless caving. Haven't seen the dungeon yet. Our friends back in Dreadmore are disappointed. Where dungeons are at? Oh, torch. How is that? Our recent torches? Ooh, look at all this. There's an enchanted something or other. Got friends everywhere. I don't know that anyone can get to me quite from there. How about round about here? Man, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on a second. Let's go. I don't even know if I can. Not there. Here. So this is gonna be. This could be our whole stream. Hey, Israel's Cool's back. How you doing? No Stardew yet, but we are playing Minecraft now. I don't know if that hits you harder than what we had. Are you? Poor Israel is cool. The vocabulary is so limited. Oh my goodness. Israel's cool. Do you have any tissues for me? All right, well, there's a stack of torches. My goal of trying to get back to where I knew where I was failed. Hang on one second, man. I gotta get this. Hang on. Oh, there we go. The nose blowing was so good, my friends. So much happier. All right. So the whole goal was we were gonna try to get back to near our staircase if we can, and kind of remap. I don't think we did. I think we went in a circle. Shoot. Uh, was it down? No, I don't have any connection to here. Then there's those moments when you realize you're lost. But there's some iron. And iron is good, because at the rate we're going to be using these picks up, we will go through it. We only had just about a stack, right, when we started. Now we're cooking more right now, but yeah, we'll take all this incidental stuff because we still need to make an anvil. We'll need another suit of armor probably before we get to diamond. At least pieces of it. Right? It's still very, very good right now. This is our first one. So how did we end up in here? There's all that going deep, which is awesome, and I think we got down to there doing the same. Not a hole. Just a lifted ceiling. So it's got to be out this way, right? How about up? Up seems wrong, but who knows? Probably just did that. At least if that becomes a trend, you're always learn. Oh, we were coming across here. We did this jump, right? And then we started into here. This was the whole dark bit. And we had come from here. Do a couple of those. But how did we... Oh, that's getting close now, right? So if we come back to here, up to here, I like all the sports. And to here, we've got our stairs. So yeah, let's start a little closer to hope, shall we? How about you? See, poor Israel here. I'm watching for I'm watching for any kind of info, but it's odd. There's never hey, I really like such and such sport. Do you like that sport? Then we're having a conversation. Israel is cool. I wonder how many of the VOD viewers are like, oh man, yeah, I know that one. Hey, you gotta credit them. They're not asking for anything. They're just coming to exist, learn their learn their skills here in a chat. And I mean, honestly, as long as they're not like toxic, I'm kind of down with it, right? Because it just boosts my numbers a little bit. And at a time of day when I'm not often streaming, and after I streamed once, so less likely to have chat folks coming in. I got Israel's cool, which is, hey, I'm down with the naming of it at least. All right, so we'd been up here, but we didn't clean up this stuff. And what we really want to do is go low. There's our jumpy bit again, remember? You like basketball? Oh, nice. Like college basketball or pro? And I don't know if you're in the United States or not. So, I would understand if that changed quite a bit based on where you are. But here in the United States, I'm a big college basketball fan. Not so much pro. Honestly, just because there aren't enough hours in the day. And I am a big American football and hockey fan, both of which compete for time in that season. So, but I'm a big fan. Well, I'm not a big fan. I just said I wasn't, but I am a fan of the Denver Nuggets. You don't know? Oh, I'm sorry. Big fan of the Denver Nuggets. Do you like to play basketball or watch basketball? Yeah, and I do, like the learning conversation. It's kind of cool, and I'm glad that this is a flatbed for that. Um, and that goes for so many different things, right? I have my suspicions here, but particularly if you're working in a foreign language, which of course, if uh, Israel is cool was hanging out in Israel, English would be a primary language. So um, I would think we wouldn't be having a second language thing. No, I'm from Israel, but I like ping pong and basketball, and I like to play. Awesome. Um, yeah, I love me some ping pong. There was some serious talk about potentially playing ping pong on Monday night when I was out with friends having burgers. We didn't, but it was fun to talk about. And you like to play them both. That's fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, I never. I like to shoot baskets. I never really played any basketball. Again, same reasons. I played hockey and I skied for my sports. So in the wintertime, I just didn't have a lot of time. I also, was big in my area. Was wrestling was a winter sport as well. Um, but I didn't have much time to get into those. So yeah. But if you're from Israel, isn't Israel a national language? Like I understand Hebrew as well, but I thought it kind of like conducting business, going to school, and all that was primarily done in English, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. I want to learn. That's awesome that you're from Israel. We got some water in this cave out here. Look at all this. Hey, and there's Spicy Taco. How you doing, Spicy? Good to see you. Um, Talking a little ping pong and basketball. While we explore, I'm trying to build a staircase down to diamond levels, but we ran into massive caves again, and I've been snagging up iron, trying not to get too lost. All right, now we remember, though, that's our way back. And we had that one hole that just went super down. So yeah, languages, sentience. 119.2, I believe, unless it changed today or so. Can we see that in here? Yeah, 119.2. Just the current vanilla, no snapshots. I generally just wait for the release and um, play whatever. All right, here we go. This is the hole, right? Yeah. Oh. Why did you hang out there, buddy? See, that's the part. With the iron sword, you can't really time the crit to save you a sword swing, which stinks a little bit. Okay, okay, back. I don't know what I was about to drop on my head along there. I can do that to save a sword swing. Really don't know what I'm in for. Oh, I got arrows coming. Oh, you're over there. No! Oh crap. Yeah. Um, I, I would imagine. I don't know. It's really tough to gauge somebody's quality of language. I mean, you're better at English. Oh, dude! Than I am at other foreign languages. So there you go. Um, but people have shorthand. People are typing in the chat. Um, you came back into my chat. You didn't acknowledge that you'd been here earlier, which makes me kind of wonder a little bit. And you used 3 lines repeated that I've already seen. So I'm kind of, and then you double hit me with "Do you like any sports?" identically. So I kind of, I just kind of wonder if you're pulling from a list. Frankly, what is that? Like headbanging? No. Now we just get lots of emotes. Where were you in America? Oh, and I was in America for a month. Where'd you hang out in America? America's a big place. I haven't been many places. Well, I've been a lot of places in America, but not enough. You came back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, that creeper. That's what I was trying to get up on top of that piece to light it up because creepers up on the layers above. But we got to go deep to get the diamonds and done. So what that means for you guys is another fun edition of Death Scores. Dun, 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 dun. Let me get the OBS back here. Death Scores. So, oh, nice. Israel, which of the games do you prefer of the two that I've been playing today? That's so cool. One of our buddies in the channel here, Omnizelic, who I don't know if you've ever completely overlapped with, but he's in here all the time. He's still currently somewhere in Central Florida. I gotta move this down one. So this is my death scores. Um, this is where we log all of our failures. So 1258 it was our score, and I don't feel too bad about this one because um, one, I hadn't done a ton of building, and two, it was all good. Israel, it was awesome having you. Keep coming back, and if you are working on learning English, which is awesome, if you are, then keep it going. But yeah, always good to see you, and I appreciate it. You've been here a bunch this week, so very cool. Spicy, yeah, we're toast, man. We got to start back up again. But the one thing I want to do before we go is F3 in here, and this one was only day 18. We were not deep. Save that off. Whoa, Necrophagia toast. I don't have my stream manager up. I'm just looking on my TV. Necrophagia toast. Um, I don't have a notice if you're a first time chatter, but I don't recognize your name, so it might have changed or whatever. But welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, lots of creepers. Creepers are dangerous, and usually they're drop creepers, right? There's something from above. Um, I guess I could have. Here, I'll do that again. It's still on. If I just open it up, I can run through these. We did it a couple days ago. So hi, yeah, welcome, man. So this is the full list from the laptop that I'm currently streaming from. Every time I get a new computer, or whatever, I make just the same death list. When you're playing hardcore, it kind of lets you know, and in theory, you try to get better. Um, so I make a little blurb about what it was, name it. So that'll help me remember, see how far I went, and what the score was for what it's worth, based on whether you've been enchanting or not. There's no real competitive way to keep track of Minecraft, but it lets me know relative to myself how far I kind of got. And again, like you noticed right down there at the bottom, creepers all over this list. This one, man, this laptop was brand new, super deep world, 544 days. We had all the good stuff out in the end and everything. Was cruising around, and I had my wings, was flying in the nether, crashed into a wall, dropped into a lava sea. And I'd already taken damage from the loss and couldn't switch back into my netherite armor. I think maybe 116.2 was even before netherite. I don't know if it might have just been enchanted diamond at that point. Creeper after falling, so I'd fallen down, taken a bunch of damage, and then the creeper was right there. Uh, in the middle of a zombie horde, creeper came in. This one was brutal. I still remember it. I was in a mine, um, and um, a drop creeper in the abandoned mine came off a level, popped me, and when he popped, I didn't die. I had good armor, but he put me in a lava, spider web, and so I'm dangling there, dripping down the spider web over lava, and I'm trying to eat and get out, and I was just taking damage, couldn't move, and couldn't get the lava broke in time to save me. Trying. Creeper does. This was the very first habit stream. This one happens right in. Um, these are all out there on the YouTube. If anybody wants to go out and find them, most of these worlds, if they're at all long, have their own name for a playlist. So this one didn't, but this one did, and we had a number of episodes in our second world. And just as I got to the nether, I fell off a 2-block high ledge into the lava, couldn't get out. Creeper in the cave. There was an Enderman. Oh no, not so much in this one. It was this one. Enderman Skelly combo in cave. Um, they teamed up. Wasn't cool. And then we started switching up with after the updates. Vanilla brewed coffee is still one of my favorites. That layout. That was when we came up with Creeper Skelly games. Having fun with those guys. And somebody came into the chat and was like, "Dude, why aren't you wearing gold in the Nether?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't need gold in the Nether, um, because I have all my enchanted stuff and I should just stay on it." He's like, we had a good little chat about it through the comments or whatever, and it was like, dude, no, um, wear gold. Keep at least the bulk of things off of you, and then if you want to go, if you want to go fight them, but especially when you're making tunnels and all that, wear some gold. So I have changed specifically from that death. Um, creeper fell in lava. I exposed in a cave. Oops. But that was only on day 2. Um, Fell into a ravine. Ouch. um, yeah, this one we were going along as well. I think I got cornered. And why I was trying to grab their sword, I don't know. But yeah, lots and lots of creepers. Haven't hit the ground too hard while trying to escape skeleton. That was the actual quote, because whilst, um, or whilst, depending on your version of English, Queens or otherwise, and there was a filthy witch I was trying to get away from at the same time. Fell from a high place. That was the geode. I mentioned that in yesterday's stream. Um, that one doesn't mean too much for me anymore. This one does. That was in that going up into that Iron Mountain. Trident wrecking us. Yuck. So Trident drowned creepers, Enderman. Trident drowned zombies, creepers, Endermen. I have died a couple dragon times. Once letting the potion wear out, and once otherwise. But yeah, this one was the best though. Best and worst. Trying to get the 2 zombies in the igloo healed, and being cheaty about it. Yeah, it didn't work. So yeah, it's a fun list. I recommend if you ever play any hardcore, do this, because they all just turn into a blur. And just having a few, just going through this, I remember a lot of these, either the fun I had in the world or whatnot. And doing YouTube or whatever, even if you mute you don't have any voice recording and you're just playing with the game sounds, you probably won't get a ton of views, but you'll get a lot of chance to go back and review your own worlds if you want to. So there you go. Check out the YouTube channel. Let's plug for it over there on YouTube. I am Habbage as well, HAMBBAGE, and we got playlists for days. All kinds of fun, hardcore, and friends along the way, comments and stuff. Once we got going in Twitch, it certainly picked up quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna close that. We have updated from this game, so I guess out. Now it's toast. Play your mental taps as we get ready to ditch old ostrich eyes. See ya. Goodbye. It will be lost forever, but it's already gone. So there we go. Done. Now, Necrophagia toast and Israel's cool and spicy taco. If you guys haven't been here before for the start of a world, it is going to be a little bit painful. If we can manage it out, we will. But while the game creates the world, it's going to wreck OBS. And that is going to make it a little bit like a PowerPoint. My voice and the chat are going to separate quite a bit. Even if I don't move around and we just kind of freeze it and let the world do its thing, there will be some delay. So I apologize in advance. We may have to restart again, but hopefully not. Hopefully we can get this done. So, without further ado, we're going to create a world. We will call it, in honor of you guys, and Israel's cool, shouldn't have bailed. Necrophagia taco. This will be the one that'll go for like 10 years. So you guys better be ready. You ready? I'm honoring the two folks hanging out. Yeah. Well, you never know. I may die in the first 5 minutes. And it may be an awful spawn. We're gonna play hardcore because that's what I do. Let's go. And again, apologies in advance. This is where we could end up with huge lag. And very much a PowerPointy type experience for the start. I'd gotten this game pretty well cleaned up on that. It's too late, man. It's too late. We get to find out what Necrophagia Taco is all about. Good luck. Let's hope it's a killer spawn. That's the best you guys can hope for right now. Or that I like spawn over a. Well, you'll certainly live on in the death list one way or another. Yeah, little twiddly thumbs. I'm looking at, well, it's not too bad. It's about 10% behind and chugging along. But the real problem is not even so much the building screen. It's the when we open the world, and it's populating all those chunks all the way down. And as much as I love the game, I love all the new depth and all that. On this laptop with streams, this didn't used to happen. This is the last couple of updates. They add a huge bunch of overhead. All right, we got a shipwreck. We've got a savannah. We might have Stony Shore, which would be good for early game iron and coal. I'm just sitting here for a little bit, and it's tough on day one to not just immediately look around, but I don't want to overwhelm things, so I'm just going to move very slowly to the left. I'm standing right in space. We've got a lot of ocean. Sheep, as we might expect in the savannah. That's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too much ocean. There might be another shipwreck right down there, though. Or it could just be populating space. So you guys are getting a little bit slideshow. Oh. Very interesting. Some jungle and some savannah. I haven't moved an inch yet, other than just slowly turning around in this circle, kind of like a periscope, right? And all the time you can see in the distance there, things are filling in. It's what I'm trying to limp the stream through so that OBS doesn't fully quit while we're going. Now, while it's catching up a little bit, we are going to grab out this. I don't know if this will show up under death scores or not. It'll be a minute before I see. Spawn is negative 145 and 122. And this is Taco. All right. So we've got our spawn coordinates down. I'm going to close that. And yeah, now I'm seeing a little bit of the lag, but you guys seem to be catching up a little bit here. Looks like it does not show the save interface, which is fine. I'm saving it. Have you seen the Burberry X Minecraft collection? I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's awesome. Is it like a texture pack or like a mod pack or something? What's Burberry? Okay, so kick things off. Hopefully we're good. Let's get that out of the way. I'm gonna go out to the ship to start, and we will hope to find 2 pieces of iron before night on this stony shore. In fact, oh, I didn't even get a tree. We'll get wood off the ship. How's that sound? I love that you get the boat recipe after you swam. Oh, it's a designer like Gucci. Yeah. Habage, your place for all things fashionista-y. So it's like clothes with Minecraft-y theme? That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm a little bit outside that window, but I don't need the gunpowder yet. Get up. Here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't really need full lungs for this. Wait for the map. Well, that's cool. Come on, chest. This is slow for me, not just PowerPointy. Wow. Creeper bucket has 530. Wow. All right, here we go. Got some paper. Got a feather. Now now's the time when all of these are shown to be the wrong height to help us. But we can do this. That's interesting that that's double rigged, or would have been double. I like ships and stuff. I don't know. Like, are these yard arms on a big old sailing vessel ship? Not just a single sailboat. It would be a boom, but I don't think they're booms when there's multiple sails. Whoa, dude, wood. Where you going on me, man? Alright, we're going to do this right out here in the water. No, 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 I'm not going to do that. Interesting. Yeah, no, never crossed my radar, but that's cool. I wonder what their is it just like an homage kind of deal? Like, yeah, we want to shout out Minecraft because we have such fond memories of it, or it's like hoping to hit a demographic, but I don't know what that demographic would be, right? Like, most of the people still actively playing it aren't going to be buying high fashion clothes stuff, I wouldn't think, or their parents more accurately aren't. Um, People like me who have their own discretionary income and all that. Oh, what a start! Holy chest! All right, go, 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 go! Don't screw this up. How are we catching up here on the... it looks like it's running pretty good when I glance over. And you know what? Can I get you before I run out of air? Come on, chest. Pop. Shoot. Now it's all going to go back. I should have come up for air first. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's so good. You know, I get it. Why designers are always going to be chasing what people are into. But I think it's cool that it brings more visibility to the how many people are out here. You know, whether it's through Twitch or not, but just enjoying games and forming communities and all that, and through things like Twitch and Twitter and you know, any of the streaming platforms that you want to get into. You have that way to connect where people are actually like, yeah, we can market this. That in and of itself is a pretty cool deal. All right, so I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because I was like, oh, we got to hurry back and get the iron, but we don't. We just got to make sure we don't leave this and then go get these sheep. And then we have survived our night. Unless I fall in a ravine. Now, are all these sheep going to be on the wrong side? Of course they are. What do I have for blocks? Not much. Um, the best way to break up dirt, shove a map at it. Awesome. Dude. Give me some seeds. How we doing on daylight? Alright. Sheep, you can't hide from me forever. Wasn't there a brown one over here too? Or was that somewhere else? Hi. Get out of the grass. Alright. Classic red bed. Everybody good with that? Let's make... Oh, and there's the brown sheep. Very, very good. All right, let's time out here. We got 12 pieces of iron and a single diamond. First thing, we gotta make our bed. We only got one. No, 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 no. Stop it. Make a red bed. There. There. Then. If I do... I do a sword, I've got 10. And then I can do a hat and boots and have one left over for a shield. And you guys still get to see my awesome floral print shirt and flower lei and grass skirt for my luau, because I'm a habage pig. Now we do have a random assortment of crap out of that ship. Can also get some torches going. We are pretty well set for a day one. Yeah, let's make use of this before the monsters really come. Oh, I'm sure. I'm very much 100% necrophagia. Yeah, or toast. Uh, it. I'm sure. I'm sure there's some very tongue-in-cheek, ironic stuff going on, and that's cool. Um, but to my point, like the fact that there's enough people out there that makes a thing and makes sense to even do is is pretty cool. It says a lot, and it says a lot about our culture. That yeah, every uh, gamers are growing up, right? We're getting to that point where targeting stuff like that in those lines actually makes sense, right? Um, so I'm all for it. I think it's pretty cool. Um, and it's one of those things. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, right? If you ever had younger siblings and went complaining to your parents or whatever, like, man, they just keep copying me. They're doing the same thing. It bugs the snot out of me. I'm so mad. Um, the uh, the response was often, well, you should be proud. Your little brother or sister or whatever. They want to be like you. They're copying you because they think everything is cool. Well, um, whether they're really hoping to make a fashion line out of it or not, it's the flattery of yeah, this is worth satirizing or being ironic about is pretty cool. All right, we got enough of this. Put this down. Get some stone. Let's get our real tools going here, and we'll probably make a chest and dump. What's a habbage? It's a ham and cabbage dish, or it's a luau pig partying and playing video games. It's a me. Um, but yeah, ham cabbage is where it came from. All right, that should be enough for some more tools. Did I use all the sticks we had? All right, well we don't need logs because we still have one piece of coal. Um, we'll do just a single chest, and I don't know that this is where we want to start or anything, but I want to put that in it. Probably that. At least some of these things get lined up. All right, now here. It's a lot of sticks. So we can do that, 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 that. 2 shovels. 2 more axes and 1 more pick. And a placeholder block. All right. We're good. So what did we get rid of? A pick and an axe. Oh, just an extra axe. Boom. Probably nothing else on the shores. They come in small pockets. I do want carry this. All right, let's see if we can produce any goodies. Gravel is not what we want. Interesting. I wonder if that was about habits. I wasn't looking. I was busy with the tools and all that. Um, Yeah, no, he's just kind of he's a party pig. But it happens to be one of those things that I kind of dig. Just making in a crock pot, head of cabbage, and a bunch of ham for flavor. It makes tons of healthy, nutritious, kind of like side food, or if you're just hungry and need a snack. Um, it's pretty good. The slow cookers keep keep the nutrients in, right? Whereas if you just like boil veggies or whatever and pull them out of the water, you lose all the goodiness. It's a thing. Um, well, shoot. What are we gonna do now? I'm getting hungry. I guess we'll go over to this big stone shore. Look for stuff. Maybe we can go get melons for food. We've got this map. Um, I don't really want to kill those sheep because I haven't seen any other animals yet, really. So that's a problem. Oh, I thought man, every time I think I switched everything. Where is it tagged? That is what I was playing earlier today, but I thought I went through and switched everything. I hope this doesn't crush the performance. Yeah, so there should it may already be up there. There on YouTube. There may already be a full Dungeons of Dreadmore video up. All right, come on, Twitch. Is Twitch not loading? Hey, back again. A little bit, yeah. I did a couple couple worlds. I was just dropping in on worlds I'd played in the background, and I'd built up little houses and all that kind of stuff, and set up village. Was getting set with villagers in the last one. Had a big old farm, and I died. So yeah, it's kind of fleeting. Um, I'm checking here to see what I missed. And Twitch is so slow right now. I don't know if that's because I'm streaming at the same time or what, but category. I wonder why that didn't take. All the other ones, like the go live and the title, all got updated. Oh my god. I have it filled into the category and it is just sitting and spinning in Twitch. Oh, this is miserable. Come on. Updating. Stream info updated. So good to see all of you in there. I missed having a. Oh, we got a new follow out of somebody too. It did not. It just cleared the category. Come on now, Twitch. There. Oh, awesome. Updating. 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 Stream info updated. All right, now it should be good. Thank you so much for the heads up. Do we believe there is a Minecraft architect pipeline? Um, Thank you, man. Yeah, no, that looks good. Thank you so much for the heads up, though. I appreciate that. Sorry I missed it. Um, kind of. I think it would be the reverse, right? I think probably if you're a young architect right now and you're coming out of it, I would imagine you probably look back and go, yeah, I really related. 20, 30, 40 years ago, even more, was that like a Legos kind of thing? Certainly. I think Tinker Toys or Erector sets, and these were toys my parents played with, um, and that were still like kicking around at my grandparents' house when I was a little kid. Um, I think all of those build up. So does drawing, being creative and inspiration. Yeah, I think architects would all look back on that. Not being an architect myself, I don't know, but um, the flip side is, I don't think just just playing Minecraft and gravitating to building and making cool stuff uh, equates, or the people that really found that they enjoyed that, if they do start to pursue architecture or drafting, they may quickly find it's not quite the same. It doesn't have that same freedom. But I don't know. That would be fascinating. All right, see ya. So toast, yeah, that's fascinating. I gotta believe, if you've got that inclination, like you're thinking, I really want to design and create things that could be built in the real world. That a game like Minecraft would certainly suck you in, right? It would have a massive appeal, I would think. But that hasn't exactly been um, my calling or interest or anything. So I don't know. I don't know how accurate that would be. One of my friends in school that did want to become an architect got fed up and didn't follow through with it because he got hired on at a firm and was hoping to make his inroads and put in his time and do his due. And they were like, yeah, so here's this mall parking lot. We need you to design the traffic flow and where all the spaces are going to be. And it was just kind of that endless like project stuff that um, didn't didn't really fulfill what he was looking for. And I guess I can see both sides of that, right? Like you gotta start somewhere. You can't just be day one out of school, even if you go to architecture college or whatever that is, and um, show great promise or anything like that. They still can't let you go like, all right, so you're gonna throw up a building and let's just hope it stands with a storm and everything. Like you've gotta. That's one of those. There's got to be some apprenticing, um, or at least working in collaboration with more senior people, just to make sure people aren't being put at risk. Right? It's like designing a car. You could build an awesome car, but it doesn't mean it's going to have all this health and safety stuff plugged into it. So, yeah. All right, we got more white and brown sheep. I could kill those. What I'd really like to find is a big old patch of melons, so we can kind of half and half, eating melons and planting melons. But I need some melons to get started on that. There we go. All right. We can certainly start here. So I'm a little bit of a loss. I guess what I didn't do. Yikes. I think that's where we started, right? Back out that way. I didn't really make note of directions. So this is south, uh, west, north, east, right? So the jungle is expanding to the west. We had ocean to the east. This might be good. Just as kind of a getting started spot. I'd like to have something kind of flat that we could convert into crops. And so far, I don't see anything like that. Ooh, pumpkins too. We'll leave those here for now. It's good to see them and know that they're here. But let's go sleep under a tree, right? It's raining. Whew. There we go. I almost want to carry bamboo, but we are so full of stuff. We got lots of wood. We got a crafting table. Let's get down and apologize in advance. This is going to get more slideshowy. But let's see if we can find a spot that could be our starter base area. Because I don't want to throw. Uh-oh. Yeah, we still got a spot. I don't want to throw a lot of this stuff away or put it in a chest I'm never going to get back to. All right. So, do we get a nice flat area in the jungle off the river where we can just boat right out into the ocean? Fantastic. I want to always have access to ocean because I want to be able to get to other lands, go track down. Oh, look at that panda. Ooh, and we got a lush cave underneath here. Now, it's pretty wet. I was hoping that was all just flat land. We'd have to do some filling. Oh, dark forest. Haven't seen one of those in a few worlds. Love it. We could. Well, let's. Before I go, let's. Is this gonna fill back in with water, or what is all this? This is pretty nice. We could fill this back in with dirt, push in all this way, have crops and all our goodies. Obviously, just hordes and hordes of bamboo for scaffolding. Our pandas, we already know are out to the side, but we could set up the whole farm area going in from this side. And then we just have to decide where do we want to put our house or base area. And I actually think maybe like tucked back over there, kind of away from the crops a little bit would be nice. Seem doable to folks? So maybe we'll do a little hybrid, a little build, a little explore, a little of that. But for the moment, I am going to get up, step away. Like I said, I did almost 4-hour stream. Took a little lunch break and have been going for 2 hours since. So bear with me here. We're going to escape here just to keep the game safe and nice. I will, I'll throw up a handmade slide. I made these years ago when I first started YouTube. They're ugly, but I made them. So there you go. You know, probably mom would have hung it up on the fridge when I was 4. We'll be right back. Bear with me. I will be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Crap. One more second, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, I almost forgot the most important part, guys. The sorry, the backup cup of coffee. All right, there we go. So we're back, and I think this could very much work it out for a agricultural area eventually. If we can find some food in between now and then, great. And then a area that we could kind of clear out, make a base. We've got a hill that we can kind of put a starter hidey hole like I had in the last one into. And then a nice area for building. We're right out to the ocean. We're back to spawn. What more could we ask for, right? Oh, this looks great. So right on into here. I guess we could ask for something we could stand on. Can I stand here? There we go. Hey, it was so awesome. Thanks so much. I will check back if you are if that was a first time chat or if you just haven't changed names or I forgot you at some point. But welcome, man. Awesome having you. Thanks for the heads up on the stuff. And for everybody out there, if you're a YouTuber that comments, if you're a new person in chat, I'll hit you back. Hit me with a follow so you can chat, and then I'll follow you back over. And if you're creating content, you might be my next favorite streamer. Certainly have made some awesome friends in the last few weeks. Omni and Sen, catching up with both of them out there in the worlds. Pretty cool. So welcome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Necrophagia Toast. And let's see what we can do here. Just to get started, get safe. Like I said, we're about 2 hours in. And I hated losing that other world, but if we can get going for a bit, we may ride this for a while. All right, so we're going to go with a 9x. So one more here. If we can, right? If we don't run into other issues. And it looks like plenty of room over there. We're going to go 2 back. 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Awesome. And I did ditch those wood tools, so I don't even have anything to worry about here. We're going back to the classics. Straight there. I don't have a ton of wood. I do have these couple of torches. And I do have the bed, so I don't have to be committed to hiding in here as we get this started out to build up in the world. But hey, man, Taco, Necrophagia, or Toast, as I think I might try to call you, because I don't have another Toast name in my chat. You guys were an inspiration for a heck of a good spawn, I think. This is going to be pretty fantastic. If we don't die. I guess now I got the pressure. Are you guys going to be directly insulted? Well, Toast, I know you're gone, but Taco, maybe you are too. Hope y'all don't take uh, take it the wrong way if I lose this sucker. Try not to. Oh, it's a long way up there. But those vines will grow down eventually. And we can go... Oh, look at that, right up to a tree. All right, that is cool. We will clear out the rest of this as well. Just have a hard corner. But for now... we may do that. We may still push this with a little bit of an overhang. Ooh, I'm getting ideas. All right, that is west. Here, let's get... How many of these? We can make 6. 6 is a start, and we've got all the tools. Nope. There. Combine these. We won't waste too much. First couple chests in. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. This is random stuff. And we can, at least for the time being, we can certainly combine a lot of things under that category. But we do have this chest already set up, so it is lumber, sticks. It's more lumber, coal, iron. Oh, and I never made that shield, did I? Wool goes over here forever. All right. Since we do have enough, go ahead and make this. Yeah. Well, I would just tell you guys to prepare. I would hope you wouldn't get too upset if I lose a hardcore world just because it happened to have your names thrown at it. All right. Let's get over to this shore at least. We'll sleep here. But the Dark Oak Forest should have regular oaks too. I want regular oaks for doors, because I want the window in the door so I can see if there's like a creeper or something standing right on the other side of it. So we will be set to do some lumber in here. I say that. This is like the most uniformly dark oak forest I've ever seen. What's going on? And it's so dark and scary. It makes you think it's nighttime already. There we go. I kind of wish the stream would catch up a little bit while I was on break there. All right. I want to get some of these oak trees, but certainly don't mind the dark oak either. But you know, well, the jungle trees are going to go quick once the vines have a chance to grow everywhere, if that makes sense for people. I may have just oh, here we go. We can go up on this edge if we even need to. I think we should be able to reach all the way up, though. So notice the leaves, right? We turned down the particles for performance. So now everything is just grayed out. Normally, we'd be able to see through and see sky. It is a big old drawback when we're clearing forest trees like this because you can't see, like in the jungle trees, the big oaks and stuff, if there's a limb extending further. It's not always very obvious, but until we get the PC active, that's kind of what it is. I think maybe nope, didn't pop out on the outside. All right, we got melons, but we are also pretty far from our sheep access, I think, so get a little bit of mutton, one piece. Oh. We can do mushroom stew. Not ideal, but for an early game food. Being cheap and plentiful. We got giant red and brown mushrooms. Let's do it. Won't be a very good carry around with us food, but it can save anything else that we have to carry around. All right, there's a brown. Come on. $18 and $21. All right, that's fantastic food-wise. Again, my apologies, little sheep. Some more door wood. I think you only need 2 pieces to make 3 doors, but that doesn't hurt. And then we'll take this tree, I think. It should get us enough to get our chest set up. Have enough tools to finish out our that just basic pattern of storage that I like to use, and get us on out to discovery. So yeah, particles stink, but or the lack of particles stinks to me, but totally worth it. The fact that we respawn the world and didn't have to completely restart the stream, to me that's a win. This is what I meant to do on the other one. Just staircase up the tree and then chop it down from the inside. And I think we're probably up enough. Spin around. Get all the pieces. Ooh. Stone axe down. So Spicy, how you been, man? Trying to remember game if I can. I know you had some tips for me out of Stardew, right? But is that what you're currently playing, or are you playing all over the place? And I apologize if you told me and I've forgotten. I try to remember tidbits about the returning folks. Figure you guys deserve it. For some people, that's like a home location. We definitely will not just waste our colored wool sheep yet. Although dyeing white sheep brown or black probably won't be too much of an issue. We should have plenty of, oh, that salmon. Plenty of squid in this river area that will probably be getting stuck on the shores and leaving their ink sacs all over the place. And lots of um, cocoa beans, I would expect. All right, first thing, a whole bunch more wood to make a bunch more chests, starting with food. And all the foodie stuff is going in it right now, and then we will pull back out soon. Just other stuff because we don't need to yet. Saplings, feather, make a furnace. Half the coal. No. Oh, what did I do? Furnace. Start there, and then I will cook up these couple mutton when that gets done. Two more. And I should put the door on before. All right, very close. There. Just didn't want to waste an extra piece of coal. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Come on. There's our doors. Yeah, I just like this setup here. And then I think we're gonna do this. I don't have sand or anything yet. I'm getting too far ahead of myself on windows, but we'll definitely have a big front window there. And I'll probably go a 3-high ceiling and open those up since the walls are extra thick. But now we are 4 deep here, so we can just punch 5 deep here. And if we do a couple of these, then we can hang our torches on the side walls. Should be 9 if my awesome math skills, and that gives us a three gap in the middle and a corner and double chest on each side. So pretty accommodating space. And then on that back wall maybe, or maybe on a side like this one, we'll do some of that double chesting again, right? And I said make the ceiling 3 high, that way we can just have our chest, double high chest sitting there. One short. Oh, no, because I did a double. All good. Oh my gosh. I am so dumb. Close that. Put up a door, leave it open, and then let it get dark outside. Not wise. You guys can see why I like to die a lot. I don't like to, but it seems to happen. As if I did. All right, one room, square house. So I think this time I'm going to leave these two. So we get torches here and here. And that leaves us nice little openings to make hallways. But I think I'm going to leave this side set for storage. And I already said we were going to do an extra ceiling. So let's go ahead and clear that. So does this really count as building? I don't think so. This is more gutting. But I like to think a little bit about appearance, not leaving it hideous. And a lot of times we'll panel out the walls and whatever to make it feel less like we're living in an excavated stone cliff than otherwise. But this has been pretty nice. It's all very solid rock, which compared to that last one that had so many caves, for building purposes, it's kind of nice to be in a nice continual area. All right. So my thinking is this. This room can start as our initial base, right? Nice and safe. I can load the game up in here and have it open without too much threat of monsters showing up, killing us. So when I'm starting other streams, all good. Don't worry though, we're not going anywhere just yet. I am going to put double chests on that side with the top block here where they can open, and then we can do a knockback here and a knockback here, and expand rooms on either side here. This one I think would be our explore the depths, and this one would be like a bedroom, extra storage. And the reason why that side is a priority is when we build up a house there, we can kind of connect this. And eventually, as we outgrow the need for this, we can knock this out and make this a boathouse with a water channel coming in where we can kind of just come in garage style and then get into our base from a different side if we're on our way back from a journey. So, yeah, thinking a little bit about how it could grow and show up. Log, planks, 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 logs. I think we can use all these. And here, maybe we'll leave that would only get us 8. I'm gonna go a full. Oh, your chest. I'm gonna go a full 10 doubles as bulk storage, and then we still have 2, which is perfect because those 2. Oh no, I needed one more. I was thinking in terms of full double chests. So here, 2 more chests. And in the traditional layout, this is the way the room always sets up, kind of main entrance, whatever, workbench. This is the one that lays out with all the tools and essential stuff. This is logs and saplings, leaves if I end up with extras. This historically is dirt and gravel. This is our treasure chest, so things like diamonds and lapis can come in here. And they all have their spots that I've just been using forever. Um, then we used to do the three colored stones, the Neapolitan box, as I like to call it, and that was andesite, granite, and diorite. Cobble in a chest here. This is food. This is random junk, and that used to get me started pretty well. The game's kind of outgrown that, right? There's a lot more use of sand, and of course, if you go deep at all trying to get diamonds, you end up with cobbled deep slate and uh, dripstone, all kinds of extra stuff, so your inventory can kind of grab up. In old playthroughs, I would get all the way with these 8 chests. I could get all the way till I had a basement down at level 11 somewhere that all my branch tunnels and everything were going off of, and build a big old storage room at that level um, to work. But this gives us enough if we're doing a lot of dirt clearing, right? Like all the all the bamboo. Although I'd probably store that on site somewhere outside. All those kind of things we can just stockpile away here. And if we ever want to, I still have room here. I can punch out a single door to go through, but for like a staircase going down or whatever, we can go right there. And for a bedroom, eventually we can expand this. Where for now I'll put horse armor, clothing, weapon drop stuff that I don't need necessarily. All that can go in here. That would typically be a bedroom chest. There you have it. All right. Next up, let's take care of our food situation. I'm going to make 8 bowls. That's way more than enough. I don't know why these aren't. Keyboard is going all ballistic, I guess. Dude, is my shift hung up? Hopefully we figure this out. Mushroom stew. Boom. They don't stack, in case you were unaware. Now, we can store a bunch of these, carry a few more. I've got 2 cooked mutton to run around with. I have um, a few watermelons to top things off, right? With our iron, I'm going to go ahead and make a bucket first. Eventually, we do want an iron pick just as quick, but we've got all this stony short. I think we'll discover that pretty quickly. Wool can go in with the other wool. And then we just need to figure these out. I guess I'll put dirt in the back corner. And no. Dirt in the front corner. Nope, that wasn't dirt. Dirt. This can be the 3. We'll do a double cobble in front. And then we'll just figure out, like, is that gravel and then a couple sand and sandstone and deep slates or what? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Doors can stay here. These go here. That there. We're going to need to make more picks and axes. Oh, goodness gracious. Now we need to get into the crafting table. 3 for the picks. One axe. Sticks away. All right, there we go. We've almost wasted another day, but we're set up. We're good to go, and I think we can hang out here pretty comfortably for quite a while. Get that for a little extra light. Get our water. Ooh, these got picked up. At least so far that's sticking in my mind. And that goes here. Need more torches, maybe? What do we have in here? 11. Let's go and do this, and then we'll go back to the stony shore and hope to get more coal and maybe some iron as we go. So first night in our new home. Hope y'all enjoy it. All right, off we go, and a little bit more exploration adventure. Hey, we don't know. I assume that this is just kind of a small piece of this jungle section that got cut in half by that river and makes a smaller sub-island, but we don't really know. Ooh, there's some sugar cane, and here's our, well, here's part of our stony shore. It's got some coal on it. Stony Island. Oh, you know what? I should have brought that map. Let's go back and get the map, and we can try to get the buried treasure map that we found on the ship, right? Because that could have some awesome stuff. The least of which would be some more iron ingots that we could just use right away without having to cook them or craft them or anything. But there may be ready-made tools, more diamonds, emeralds, who knows what. So back we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes you just got to work through. And again, they all feel good until they're really not good anymore. Did we not go far enough? Yeah, I guess not. We got to get closer to the bamboo part. All right. Half again until we can balance this out. We just halvesies on everything. I guess I could just straight up make more torches. What did I do with that treasure map? There it is. Just in case we end up somewhere dark. We do have our bed. We do have our shears. We can shear sheep if we see them. Oh, I'm liking it. I am very much liking this one. Until I look up and see that we were slideshowing on the way back to the base. Uh-oh. Again, we've been hard pressed, but we may do another. And part of this, guys, I know tomorrow it's looking nice enough already today. I'm not going to have anything new for you tomorrow. So soak this up or just plan to catch a VOD. There should be 2 or 3 new ones, certainly 2, if not a third tomorrow to enjoy. Don't you hide from me, piece of coal. We started from there. I should have learned this lesson ages ago. Bring the boat with. Might take an inventory spot, but saves so much time not having to backtrack, especially if that continues on. Hey, we're level 5. Just like that. So good. Oh, there's some more iron too. Excellent. So whether we're getting it from the buried treasure, any new shipwrecks, which, well, we've got a vantage here. We should look. So very much separate from where we were, right? Oh, here's some more. And we'll probably find little side pockets of stuff as we boat around this area in the future. But if we can find some iron pockets along the way, or eventually when we want to start grabbing copper out, we can. Alright, we still aren't hungry. Guess I'll swap these. Not really ready for that yet, but I should probably flip-flop these. And then let's go back to what I guess is the same corner we were already on. And this is where we can likely snag some of those animals. Oh. Hold everything. Anybody remember the puzzle? Or are we just going to bash it again? Probably bash it. There was a world here, one that I was playing when we got to know Bobby God for the first time, I think, or maybe the second, where we lived in a jungle temple. That was pretty cool. Now, before we do anything super regrettable, let's get a little light in here. Alright, jungle temple. One of the early structures. It's so cool when you get to come into these depths. You were like, oh my gosh, there's actually stuff in here. I can't remember if they predated villages or if they were the same. But here's, I think, I don't know, I always get this confused with Skyrim. I think it's that. And then we still have, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it without particles. I don't know if I can see it without particles. So there's a tripwire here. There is a arrow shooter there. Oh, and I guess I broke I broke it before I could get through. So there's one there. Oh, I guess it's still. All right, enough. Can I get the string? There's one there, and then there's another one lined up off the chest. And here it is. So yeah, without particles, we're kind of just subject to having to know. But if we break that, it shoots the arrow out that way. Now the trap is free. And we didn't quite open the door. Come on, puzzle. Nothing there. That was how they all started. But it's not just open when you begin, right? So let's go this one down. Also, I don't know how many of those are likely to break the torches I'm placing. Middle down. See, that always stays silent, so I don't think. We're gonna break it soon. I think we already did. We started with 2 down, 1 up in the middle. We've done all down. We've done all up. Have we done all up? Um, I'm good. This was the first place that there was a. Oh, what a. Shoot. First place that there was mossy? Yeah, I don't know what I. Oh, maybe it was. This sticky piston's going up. Maybe it was a trapdoor in the floor. I was totally missing it. Um, Whatever the case. Oh, yeah. We've got 4 diamonds already. You know what that means? That means a sword, and we're already ready to enchant or make an enchanting table. And now we can go into this chest. 3 more iron. That's pants. Bones are fantastic. Zombie flesh. That will feed whatever dogs we might be able to get with our bones. All right. We're not going to live here. We've been there, done that. And we got a much cooler spot, I think. But that was fantastic. Also, I don't think we've grabbed any cocoa beans yet. So let's just snag a couple of those. We don't really need them yet, but they're right there. Awesome. Well, I'm sorry I didn't figure out the puzzle. It's on the wiki. I'm sure we can go get the answer. With all this goodies and being able to make pants, let's go make our pants and make a diamond sword before we go for more coal and iron. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think that's a song. I'm just bombing as we boat along. Sugar cane, you know, we got a couple. Get out of the boat. I'm thinking we can go here. That, oh, sinking. It'll float again eventually, I think. And just a very modest little beginning to sugar caning. Hopefully none of these are too deep. We can drop a torch there and drop a torch there. Put a bucket of water there. Oh, one more. Perfect. You go there. like I said, we're we're already on the way. If we find some chests that have some obsidian in them, we could be enchanting really, really quick, even without books at a low level. So let's make that a thing. All right. 1 and 5. 5 is not enough. I'll hold that for now. All the arrows out of the traps. You know what? I should have. I should have kind of Skyrimmed this game and just stood and triggered those those dispensers for a while, or check the dispensers. There may be arrows left in them. I didn't even think about that. There's your pants. Since this is just one, I thought about cooking the sand and the iron at the same time. But we need 6 to make glass panes for windows in here, so I think we gotta wait a little bit. This can go. Now we have Mossy. Mossy is gonna live with these guys in the random blocks. I have 1 stair. Not too useful yet. And then we have these 4 diamonds, right? We already wanted to make 1 into a swad. Or 2 into a swad. Look at us go. Nope, here. This gets saved for spider webs. Bones go in there. Bunch more food stuff. You go away. What? Yeah. Trapdoor or tripwire hooks. I don't think I need to carry those. And we keep at it here. And this should just about top off our torch stacks. Yeah, perfect. And we still have a little bit of extra coal. All right, still on the quest. Treasure and treasure, coal, and iron. Tropical fish in the area. That's very cool. I'm going to come out around this side. I think I may have done this already, but nope. That's what I was talking about. As we sail around, we're going to find more goodies. And this also makes a nice little bed perch if we're coming from somewhere in the ocean and it's getting dark. Don't have to try to find a way to climb up on top to drop a bed. Just right there. I don't know what we got here, but kind of like it. It's got to be tough swinging a pick up above your head like this. That would wear out the arms. Wear out my arms, at least. You fine chat folks. Super athletes that you are. Pretty good. Wee! And yeah. If I see any iron on that one, obvious, I will to stop, but otherwise, come here, grab the boat. There's coal down underwater there, but I'm not that desperate yet. We can always hit those kind of things if we need with once we have some aqua affinity and all that. And hopefully there will be plenty with all the stony shore around to kick us off right. So with a start this fantastic, the things I worry about, because you always got to be worried, I worry we may have a long trek to find any villagers. And what biomes will we have out beyond this sea? Who knows? We'll leave that one that's down below water level as well. Just looking for iron, primarily. A little bit more. We need what? I think we have one piece, no ingots on hand. So 7 more pieces of ore gets us the shirt, and then at least we're decked out with our starting armor, and we have a diamond sword already, which is fantastic. Fits into my Stardew, my Dreadmore, anything. I always want offense over defense. The quicker and more efficiently you can deal damage, the less you need to be able to withstand blows, right? And I wonder, all of these, I wonder, is this where we were before? How far along on Stony Shores is it that we've already been? That first time we didn't have time or food or inventory space to do a whole lot of grabbing. Oh, there it is. And if you can find stuff, oh, watch me become a liar. We're at the worst possible place, but if you can find stuff that's not exposed to air, you'll actually find more ore blocks. Than you would up exposed to daylight at the top. So, good thing. Moon's coming up. Go to bed. We still don't need a snack. That looks like copper in the distance. Let's not leave our bed. And we did pick up our boat. Good for us. I talked about it, I think. Now, I don't know if that thing I just said about being exposed to air, I know that's a thing for ores. I don't know that it applies to coal. That you'll get bigger veins if they're just not exposed to a cave underground or the sky here, or anything, right? Sky doesn't make a difference, but I should clarify it since certainly for our villager breeder in the last 2 worlds ago now, man, we did have visible sky was a factor, or at least visible to beds. All right, more copper. Ooh, lots of coal. Lots of coal. So this is leveling us up quickly, but again, just a little bit of boat exploring away from being superstars with enchanting. I should clarify. We have those 2 diamonds already, 4 blocks of obsidian, and a single book, and we can get an enchanting table. And even if we don't have a single bookshelf to boost that, for iron tools and things like that, I don't care. They're not going to last that long anyway, right? Get a first tier enchant on them and see what it can help with. and we'll figure out the later enchants later, but that could make all the difference. And best of all, torches, loading up our furnace, all that is now taken care of, at least for the start of the game. So really good there. When we get iron, we can cook it without worry. Copper faking me out. Nothing over here. The chickens. I haven't seen others, although chickens should be in the jungle, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. You can find all the animals in the jungle, but they're tough to find and they're tough to move around. So, kind of just do our best there. Picking up extra cobble here, not it is good. We're still using that for our tools, but really just to make sure I have access to dropping down on any of this that's buried with steps, as opposed to having to go 2 down, getting myself stuck. All right. Leaving that coal for now. We'll keep working it, but what more? There. No, dang it. What more can we do to produce iron? Copper. I'm looking at the far wall over there. Nothing. Copper, coal. Let's go into this little mini ravine. Cave. Anything up in here? Just a bunch of gravel. Worth a look. All right, there was our ship, and that's the other thing we need to remember while we're here before we get too filled up. We're doing decent. Oh, we could snack on a melon slice. So to get to this one, we want to go north, and a little bit west. I was thinking east. I was like, that doesn't make any sense in this map. Let's hold off before we really start swimming. We're doing very well here, and the last thing I want is for a trident drown to come and get us. As we saw from checking out the death scores with Necrophagia and Taco, we have taken... Oh, that was a puffer fish. That sound effect. I guess I could hop into the boat. Boats aren't entirely safe, though, against trident drowned. The tridents will break the boats, and then you find yourself swimming, and the next shot's already on its way. Your boat breaks. Oh! That looks like iron. Unless I missed. Let's go. we need an espiscope. Troy, where are you for the espiscope? I think Troy's busy with school stuff. Summer vacation is well over now. But I hope he'll pop in to say hi. He'll probably be excited when he finds out we are back to a little more Minecraft-y stuff. And to those of you guys that have expressed an interest and or just expressed your views, it's been amazing. You guys are so cool. I think part of it too is Stardew. Stardew gets a huge surge in a new world. There's new naming and all that, but it does get does drop off quite a bit, and that doesn't mean I don't love it. It doesn't mean I don't want to do the Junimo carts. I'm gonna say right now though, Sunday is probably unlucky. Or unlikely. I should have probably sucked it up and done the Junimo carts, but like I said, I don't want to waste what is potentially a lucky day playing that mini game. Oh, this feels trappy. Doesn't this feel trappy, everybody? All that gravel. I just feel like that's all gonna drop out from under me. Come on, a little more iron. What do we got here? Dirt cave. Oh, I don't like these diagonally ones. We're supposed to be looking for, oh, the treasure. Come on, just a little. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Let them fight. Oh dude, look at this. I don't even have a have a good path out. Whew. Alright, that was good. We know that there's more to be done here. Sadly, no iron just right here. I'm going to leave all this coal too, because we'll come back and maybe, unless we find even better caves. That looked like a good start. I think we should go back up top to market, though. Just so I'll see it from other sides. So that one upright torch is just a reminder. Lots more coal and stuff here, but we're trying to get back after it. Let's get up to the top of this hill. We might have spawned on, like, right by these trees, right? I think this is right about where we spawned. We're back! Still nothing. Boat. Bucket. Come on, treasure. Speed this up. That's copper. But let's resume our iron hunt. Copper. Iron. Doing it for the shirt. And we still aren't on the map. Yes! So good. $10. Alright, we got ourselves a shirt. And now we can start building towards some tools. I guess if we have 10 and there's one back there, we are already good. We will, at some point, be able to build a... What the heck? What am I doing? We gotta keep going north. This is the weirdest treasure map to start. Okay, now we're even, so now we gotta go east a lot. Is that a guardian temple or just a cave? Looks like a cave. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. So this is all gonna be our dominions and our domains. Oh, there is a guardian temple out there too. That's good. We're not ready to take on guardians of any kind yet, but that will be close and convenient. Um, I don't think we're gonna get a pillager outpost in the jungle. Although I don't know, that that would be a problem necessarily. Hey, look at this. We're on the map. Ooh. Lush caves all over underneath here, which can be good and really bad as we try to figure it out. Hey, I bet somebody's texting me about the election. Anybody else getting spam texted about the election? Sheesh. Michael Bennett always votes with Joe Biden. I'll represent Colorado. Joe O'Day. Okay. I think that's congressional. Here in Colorado, that race. I I kind of bring it on myself because I'm an independent, so I get hit from both sides. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, they're just one text away from being totally swayed," um, and yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to my folks about this, and they're relocated this year to Iowa from Minnesota, so they don't really know local politics. And Iowa's a very conservative, kind of Republican dominated state, and um, Minnesota is a very has way back when I was very 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 young. Um, oh man, now I can't even think of the guy's name. Uh, was it Farino? Was his running mate? Dukakis, right? That was the guy that ran against Reagan in his second term. Um, and it was a landslide. Like we talk about all these like close hanging Chad elections and all that kind of stuff. This was back in the day when one party could really just absolutely have like a what do they call it? It's something when everybody who wins is like we have a clear. Oh man, the word is just escaping me. Um, the thing that basically makes people feel entitled to run policy changes and all that. A mandate, right? A voter mandate. We have a mandate to run our policies, and nowadays nobody does. It's such kind of a crock, um, because we're pulled by two extremes on either side, and that's I think what frustrates a lot of folks in the United States about the current state of politics is everybody feels misrepresented, everybody feels hijacked and kind of exploited by their own party. Like they know, we all know, you guys are well, you guys, the politicians are putting these like emotional issues out there instead of talking about anything that actually matters. And more, at least personally, I feel that neither party does what they're portrayed to do, what the traditional left and right do. Instead, they just spout a lot of emotional talking points, and pass legislation that is not not very productive to anybody but somebody that's already in power or companies, and we're left to hold the bag on it. And it's pretty old. I think most people would agree. But it is also, I don't think it's even just a United States thing. I think more parts of the world that have open democratic systems are feeling this same deal, and it's just tough, because the reality is that we all respond, right? Um, the texts and the social media and all that, the emotional, the battle lines are drawn, and we have to stop so and so from doing anything because they're the devil in a water boy type of representation there. Um, Sadly, it is the way that the party bosses feel like if they don't do that, they're going to get run out, and sadly, it does very much seem that the evidence is on their side of that, right? Ooh, ooh. You see what I see? We should have jotted down the coordinates of our base too. Um, so yeah, it's just tough. I hate election season desperately. Um, I really can't wait until it's over. I think it hurts our communities. We care less about. Oh, we're 3/4 of the way there, guys, and we got a shirt. Oh my gosh, with fire prot. Here, let's yeah, get an inventory spot back. Put that on. We got two more of these. We'll put that away. Grab these, and what do we got on a hoe? Fortune hoe. We can get potatoes. Potatoes, we've got some, so when we start growing those, we can hit these, harvest them with this fortune hoe. It won't last very long, but that would help us spread our potatoes even quicker. All right, what a bunch of loot. Now, we do we have anything else that's kind of trashy inventory here? We can combine our picks. Let's try. Does that look like dark forest over there? I'm wondering if we're close to back home. Right? We kind of went in a big circle. I hate to go all the way back. Let's go overland expeditioning. Uh, I think that was the name of the show. You guys ever watch Overland Expedition? People that off-roaded. It's kind of niche. And I don't know if it was on YouTube or where it used to show up. But good show. Okay, there's our dark forest. So we're kind of close here. Let's swap and pop, and then see if we can get around this or have to go back out on the other side. I can't remember if this cut off or if we had a firm connection all the way through. But I'm guessing that's the sand dunes. That's the little island where we want to make our base. This is where we hopped out. Come on, get through. If not, we'll trim it if we have to. There's the brown sheep. There's a black one up there too. Oh, look, we're home. What a run. Oh, that was some great ship loot. And then to get that little bonus chest, where the gold armor will probably wear out very quickly, is unfortunate. But with a fire prot, that's pretty good. It's much less durable than the iron, but we got that means we have spare iron ingots already. cook those up since we've got our sturdy little base here to hide out in for the night. We will sleep, but I don't know why I keep going there. I hope we completed our buried treasure map. Otherwise, we'll have to go back. Awesome. So that is a future decoration ready to go, and we'll store this out of the way where we'll probably forget about it. Never use it on our potatoes. Got some more foods. Some more junks. Obsidian, again, so good already. Flint, we can make more air hose. Remember when we had a bow just a bit ago? That is now full. Awesome. Those are good. How we doing on lumber still? This will make plenty of sticks. I do want to top off torches and have a full supply in our chest, ready to go in the future. There you go, here. Gather them all up from around the inventory. Very nice, right? This is planks, so it can get stored, and then we have some gold. Can't believe I moved that chest last time. That's throwing me off. Very, very good. Looks like we are ready. Let's stew. Ditch that. Have an extra. Store those. All right, we are back. While it is nighttime, I am just going to inventory mute and step away for just a second. I will be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that little break, but hey, it's been two streams kind of back to back. We are into our third hour. When we get to 4, I will probably take a break again, and then come back for some more because this world feels good. Feels better than the last one. The last one, yeah, I don't know. You guys that were here and saw it spawn from the very start, I was kind of like, I don't know. It had cool caves underground going for it. What did I do? What did I do with my cobble here? Um, but on the flip side, it had um, a lot of caves that made it tough to get supplies going. Like you kind of want that area right near your base, but not right under it. Iron pick, we get the advancement, isn't it? Iron pick, it is, and I think we'll go one more at least round of stone pick while we're at it. Um, Next up, sleep. And now, even if we aren't farming immediately, I think next up we're going to do a little... Ooh, wait for him to clear. And this could be creeper ungood. Ungood? I said it. I don't know. And maybe I'll just punch bamboo. We're going to have to do a lot of punching because while we... Oh, some of these are already filling in. This is fantastic. So we can actually do a ton of wood chopping right here and start getting this land clear. And this is already looking far more appealing than my last venture when I had to clear all that dirt. But look at these trees already got vines top to bottom, which is just fantastic. And these take just a minute longer while we're hanging from the vines, as you might expect. I'd like to see you chop down a part of a tree while hanging in vines attached to that tree. Don't recommend it. Don't prove me that you can, even if you can. Now the problem is with stone axes here, we're gonna have a bit of a nightmare time, and this is what I was talking about without the particles. Oh, look at that. Bamboo sticking up to the top. So I can't see these logs. So we're going to have to break a ton more leaves than I would normally like to. Just do that with something without durability. Right? And same goes for the bamboo. Bamboo absolutely eats durability out of any tools. So don't give it the chance. Just punch them. Or I was thinking about going back to get a stone sword or something, but I think we made iron from the start. So that doesn't work exactly. And I don't know. This was nice and small or compact as a tree. So now I think we can just gobble up lumber. Not super exciting, but way more fun than digging out hillsides. Right? Clearing a few trees. We could burn these as well. I don't know about burning bamboo, what that does, but the cleanup, it's kind of like TNT, right? The cleanup, you're just trolling yourself a little bit when you do it, because you're going to have to pillar up to get all the stuff down, and you don't get any resources out of it. So do what feels right to you, but I'd love to not have to worry about making extra trips for wood to make chests or anything like that. Just have it ready to go. All right, so we will get more saplings and such sticks as all of that decays. And these guys, we've got these oak trees scattered about. I'll leave one on the end. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like the further in we go. If we want to push the fields out that way, we got to get a run of 64 blocks. This is, I think, a big tree, but again, brutal to try to guess without the particles or without the transparency or whatever, the fancy graphics. Oh, it was just a little tree. Fantastic. Hopefully that gets everything. If we see clumps floating that are unexplained, we'll have to go back and check. It's all we can do. And this is what I was expecting, is that the jungle trees wouldn't have full vines yet, right? But as those fill in, then we can just express up to the top, get them done. For now, though, like I said, I think we'll come back out here because we've got this little bit of bamboo here. So let's make this our kind of, not enough, bamboo preserve. And you'll put this here, and then there's gonna be a lot. That is 8. So 4 by 2. There we go. And we can just leave that crafting table there. I don't know if we'll ever find use for it back at that end, but maybe eventually we move it back towards wherever these farms spread out. I think we'll want to make use of all this flat sand, and we can come out a ways here and maybe get extra stuff so that we don't have minimal trimming in as many fields as we can. We'll push them back that way and just see how it comes out. But unfortunately, I think that means that this tree and this tree are all set for chopping as well. I kind of like decorative trees on the edges, but not when it comes down to, all right, well, so now you got to do even more hill digging just to have those trees. That doesn't seem good to me. Yep. There we can see a little bit of branch extending. Try to see it all. Chop it. And then down we go. Pretty, guys. Pretty little landscape here. Living in the jungle. Oh, I still remember my first living in the jungle. It was so good. I'd cleared it all out so well. And I think that was a boat explode. Back in the day, boats, if you crashed into things, the boat was likely to explode and kill you. At the time, I didn't even know that was a thing. I found out after the fact. That yeah, for a while there until they fixed it, riding in a boat was taking your life in your hands, quite literally. And I was talking about jungle temples. It was the very first jungle temple I had discovered and explored. I think the second jungle I'd ever found, and it was back when ocelots were still the start of cats. So there were no villagers with cats. As it was, you had to go find the wild ocelots, and then you could tame them with the fish, much like you do now with the regular cats. But then they would whoosh transform into, I think there were a couple varieties. There was certainly the orange kind of, what do they call that? The ginger cat. Um, I think there was like a gray and maybe a black. But I had gotten my, I think I got my, no, I don't know that I did get a pet cat in that one, but I set up farms, I cleared out the trees, um, had what I at that point felt was a pretty safe farm. I had a little square house that I built up from the ground because there were no hills to dig into, I don't think. Um, it was pretty cool. And then it was gone, thanks to a boat. But that was one of those hardcore lessons learned the hard way. And it may have been, I know there were a couple things that I'd looked for that led to videos before I'd really discovered Let's Plays, and that was a thing. Um, I had tried to figure out horses, and I think BOO had a video on a horse barn that I saw. Um, and he and Paul Sewers Jr. were right about the same time that I discovered the two. Um, and I kind of, both of them had a lot of storytelling element. BOO was still working. He wasn't the hermit rock star that he is now. He was still working his regular job as a contractor, and would come on and talk about his interactions with customers. I remember, like he's getting all this feedback in YouTube's at the time. I think it was all pre-Twitch even existing. Um, he would talk about how brutal his day had been and all that, and um, really opened up. Like, here's stuff that's going on in the real world while I'm playing this game. I hope you enjoy me playing this game, but I'm personally doing it as a stress relief and outlet. I want the escapism and the getting away from it all kind of sense of things. So that was cool. Hey, an apple. Nice. Um, but yeah, his little horse barn video led me to some of his earlier stuff, and this was all YouTube again. So um, I would go search for a video, and then like, oh my gosh, these people have whole worlds built in. Ant, Antios Live, another fantastic Minecrafter. What's going on, man? How you been? I think I talked to you after Halloween, so I won't check in with how your Halloween went. Um, but man, we got snow today, or actually yesterday. I walked outside yesterday afternoon. Truck was all covered up in snow, like good 3-4 inches of just wet, gloppy, right at the freezing point kind of snow. But it was pretty. Stuck to all the branches and all that. Looked nice. And today it's been sunny out. It only got into the 40s barely. But that, I think, has cleared most of it away. Yeah, I got my first taste of winter. You just hit the gym. Nice. Leg day, arm day. Skip leg day. Everybody skips leg day. But leg day, legs are the power core, the engine of your body. Those thigh muscles are, well, back and thigh are kind of the major biggest muscle groups, and of course your core includes like obliques and stuff like that that are not as sizable muscle mass, but so important. to feeling good and getting rid of sore backs and that kind of stuff that a lot of times come from your body just not being. Wednesdays are leg day. Upper body. All right. Well, I hope you're not too sore. Sure that was good. Do you go to the gym with friends or anything, or is it just you got to go? It's like work. You got to get it done and knock it out. I've always been solo at the gym, dude. Like, I don't just get me there, get some headphones on, get it done, get home, kind of deal. And I'm not a huge gym person at all. I'd much rather um, much rather, in case anybody hasn't noticed that checks out these streams, I'd much rather be walking outside, and that's why I talk about like thighs are the kind of the engines of your body. When I kind of am like, yep, it's time to brush up a little bit, get extra focused on fitness stuff. Lots and lots of regular, repeated walks help me out more than anything, because those muscles, if you keep working your thighs, which walking calves and thighs, um, they'll effectively get used, and they'll be the ones that are working on your fat reserves overnight. If you're trying to lose that little belly or whatever. I used to think as a kid, yeah, that was always the problem. Like, it's just too easy. If you're trying to schedule with other people, it's too easy to skip. Like, oh, they're not coming. All right, well, I guess I'm free then. And while it can be fun to kind of work out together, it's I just I'm kind of like, man, get up early, go get it done, and then you're done for the day. Then you can go have all kinds of fun. Um, feel feel guilt free because you've oh, I didn't have any regular oak saplings either. And we got some more jungle logs. Um, it's just we're gonna get more and more of this stuff, but let's keep piling it away. Mainly, we want to get axes. We're not gonna use our iron here yet, and I don't know how much of this we're gonna do. In fact, it's a pretty good start. We got some more melon slices. We don't need the zombie flesh. We will need this. Probably what we should do. Here, let's, we haven't encountered any sheep since we started. Late night kind of workout guy. Yeah. He got really good quads. Not to brag, but my quads are banging. Oh man, I bet they are, because you're young. You can pretty much do it without having to worry about it. For folks who don't know, I grew up when I was in high school, like my sports, and I was competitive in high school athletics, cross country, Nordic or cross country skiing, and track, distance running track. So that's why legs to me are always the deal. I can walk now. I just can't sustain jogging or running. Too much wear and tear. So I got a bad ankle that I've resprained millions of times in my life. It feels like. Um, and I don't have any problems with my knees. My knees are great, but one bad ankle. I've got a calf on the other leg that I had a pretty good tear slash strain in when I was young. Didn't have to be worked on surgically or anything like that, but I had to go to PT and all that. So running, I can usually, like, if I am super killing it on walking, I want to jog. I'm like, man, I want to push myself harder. I want more aerobic, all that kind of stuff, and I'll do it for 4 months, and then something will happen. This last time around, it was about a year and a half ago now. Gotten up to where I was cruising, doing 5K runs in the midst of walks and that kind of stuff, and went on a hike, and just walking down a bouldery trail, and ankle, even in hiking boots, just rolled out, and it's because they need so much more, and they're just it's once you injure it once, it's a little prone to coming back. Um, I have two and a sword and three more diamonds, three more. Um, yeah, and I'm happy to have them. That's good stuff. We're going to try to enchant. If we can find one more piece of obsidian, we'll start early game enchanting here. But yeah, those were so legs were my deal. Legs and cardio, right? And endurance. Um, was just the way to go. Oh, you're a catcher in baseball? I was terrible at baseball. I enjoyed it a lot as a kid. I was awful when I was really little, like growing out of T-ball mode. I was the kid that, they're like, all right, outfield. And I was literally the guy out there looking at the clouds, like, hey, look at that bug crawling around in the grass. Like, I was just once you got into outfield, especially in youth baseball, when not that many kids were yet good at hitting, I was like, dude, the two times that anything actually comes out there, it's like, yeah, you just run up anyway. You're going to catch it on a hop and throw it into the infield. So it was a long fraught. But then I played catcher. Yeah, I hear you, Ant. But I would catch, and I found a lot more success, right? Because you're in the game at that point. Every single pitch, you're there. Oh, but my toes, man, you'd get that one little thing that would, pitchers also trying to figure it out when you first get into like real pitching and trying to throw curves and everything, and they put them right in the dirt, right under the tip of your glove into your toes. Oh my! I took so many off the little cleats, right? Like you had your Target Sports Authority cleats, and there was nothing to protect the toes particularly, so I'd get just crushed. Um, and then I kind of moved on to other things before I really had a chance, I think, to grow into the coordination that I needed. But I was playing a lot of hockey, and so my coordination and all that kind of came through hockey as a youth kind of sport growing up. So yeah, but I can relate to baseball though. I absolutely loved catching. Unfortunately, it was before you got to the age where you were doing any relaying signals from the coach to the pitcher. The pitcher was the whole point was, hey, try to get him over the plate and not bean the batters too many times. So uh I I don't. Fortunately, I got a story, man. So Ann said it's so much worse taking one in the family jewels, right? For guys, I don't know about softball catchers. Which, by the way, I don't know if you've been watching the World Series at all. Side thought. I'll try to get back to it. So I never took one in the jewels when I was catching in youth baseball. Um, I, for whatever reason, it was probably just me getting down there. I wouldn't get down quick enough on the ones that were coming in at my feet, but I had the glove right there, so I could get the ones that were coming in, and I don't know, lucky or dumb or whatever, I didn't catch any foul tips in that general direction or anything. So hey, lucky me. Um, but I did. In soccer, my dad, again from England, that's where my UK side of the family tree is. My dad came over and he's teaching, like soccer, and we're in youth, kind of, I don't know, late middle school, kind of, not full junior high for people that know that. So fourth to sixth grade, which would be, what is that, like 10 to 12-year old. He's teaching us about soccer, and he's like, when you're playing positional defense, don't be afraid of the ball. Just get it, take it with your body. It's not going to hurt you. But then you can trap it and go forward, and you got the turnover, right? And in youth soccer, it's a pretty good idea. So I do that right fresh off this. I'm like gung ho, let's go, and I'm playing like a forward or something, and the defender gets it. I'm charging in on him, and he winds up to crank it, and I'm like, all right, don't be afraid of the ball. And I just go right into it, full on. Dropped me in the middle of the field, and my dad, who was he wouldn't coach because he's like, I don't want to deal with the parents. People fly off, and it was too close to home for him in soccer to try to teach a bunch of dumb American kids how to play soccer. So he would ref though, and he comes over as the ref. And I'm looking up at him. I'm like, "You said it couldn't hurt me, Dad." So I'm like gasping and just trying to catch my breath. So, yeah, took one there. Took plenty of them off the cup in hockey, which that you'll feel even with a cup. Yeah, that's Israel. Are you kidding me, man? I know you're. It sounds like you're a little young. Yeah, loads. Everybody meets Karens. When you're younger, you may not really appreciate it. I'm a full blown adult. Yes, I've dealt with many a Karen, many a Kevin. Right? Kevin is the male equivalent of Karens. Yes, all the time. They're all out there. Um, so yeah, Ant, I'm with you. But speaking of the World Series, it was like the eighth inning or something like that, and the ump took a foul tip, and he's mic'd, right? He's mic'd to call the balls and strikes, and you hear him just go, "Oh!" The catcher turns and is like, "Dude, are you okay?" And this all gets picked up on the mic, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks so much, brother. I'm good." And you could just hear him like grunt through it, like, "Oh, that hurt bad, but this is the World Series. I got this." And dude, those home plate umps, man, oh man, oh man. They don't even have the big shield that they have in youth baseball. Um, but yeah, umps I respect. Refs, hockey refs in particular, they don't have the padding. Um, and they can get caught in the middle of stuff pretty bad. So yeah, I'm with you though, Ant. So do you get to throw out the signs, or are you just relaying from the pitching? I assume like at your level you got pitching coach working with the pitcher. He knows the pitcher, so he's flashing you signs that you're then throwing back out to the pitcher. Is that how you're working it at your level in baseball? That's awesome though, man. So excited. Hope you have a great season. I think we got back tonight there in story time. Um, so Israel is cool. Have you ever met a Karen? I want to hear your Karen story, dude. What do you got? Do you have Karens in Israel, or do you call them something else? So yeah, it doesn't even matter. It by high school is it still just kind of the pitcher knows what they're throwing, they figure it out, or that's what I'm curious. That I guess that was my underlying question: is in high school baseball, is it getting to the coach or the pitching coach or whoever you have allocated is trying to call the game based on what they know their pitchers can do, or is it just kind of up to the pitcher? And they're just kind of advising on like try to throw for contact low or pop this guy up or whatever. 16. We dropped down FPS and we dropped down fast graphics and particles to medium or something. Just it needs the PC, dude. You've heard all that. I'm not going to get into that gripe. But yeah, we need the PC. Why did that dirt block break so fast? lots and lots and lots of bamboo. We'll never have to do a bamboo farm that if we don't want to. We certainly could for fuel, but so Ant, what's your Minecraft? I haven't caught one of your streams in a minute, man, and I keep looking. What we got you a raid like close to a month ago? Um, but I've been few and far between on catching people I guess here you go. Here I am in the middle of my second 4-hour stream and planning a third today. That's part of the problem. Got a little extra time in life today, and with the snowy day, that's what I planned on. Okay, so we're running into hill, trying to figure out what the best first line path is. Oh, that'll be fun. Let's get these clumps out of the way. Um, well, part of the render deal was out boating. Here, let's. So you think 8? I don't know if 8 chunks is gonna feel too claustrophobic. What does simulation distance even do? That's all new to me. Here, we'll go to 8 for both. There you go. You got my full deal. So we did go to fast graphics. I don't know what smooth lighting is about either. How about minimum there? We did decreased particles. I don't do clouds. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to make the game too flat. Nice! Oh, love it, man. Okay, we'll go up to 10. I like that. See how that goes. don't save. Um, yeah. See, we're barely at the dark forest now. It starts to close in a little bit on me. I don't know. Are you sure FPS unlimited? What? Tell me, if you can, in a chat blob. Tell me why do I want unlimited as opposed to dropping that down? Because it was defaulting to 120, which I used to play with fine. 18 and 19 updates definitely put more load on Java. Oh, you think that would help it though? I was trying to go lower FPS to keep the power pointiness from hitting when we were out in the boats. Because I don't know, man. I think 60 in Minecraft with these graphics would be pretty decent. But you probably know more than I do. I was just, hey, if we're at 60 and it's a smooth 60, that used to be awesome until a year and a half ago, right? That was incredible stuff, and we're already uh, okay. All right, hey man, all right, I'm with you. Uh, see how it does. Yeah, that's what we've been missing. Hey, yeah, awesome. I don't know. I don't know if I fully process that, but yeah, I get how not trying to lock it to something keeps it good. I don't know. Let's see. Setting the FPS higher doesn't lower how much FPS you get. Okay, awesome. Hey, thanks for the advice, dude. You are always, as you always have been, a true homie, man. I appreciate it. Um, so, oh, dude. I'm assuming maybe you watched some of the World Series. Maybe not. Maybe as well. I don't even know. Are you a Cubs or a Sox guy? I should ask that first. Or other. Maybe you're other. Maybe you just don't care about pro baseball. It's all in the high school. We'll see how it does. And we're already like the 3+ hours in here. So the plan for anybody watching, listening, and if you're still hanging out, not going live, I am very shortly, I guess, gonna probably after this tree, I'm gonna break or end this stream. Um, in part because this is my second 4-hour stream of the day, and in part because I think the laptop will benefit from another reboot. We've now spawned this world. It's up, so we don't have the extra load on the system from having built it, and I've already got some delay between me and chat built from the fact that the world was lagging out the stream as the system resources all went into generating it. So I can reboot, I can launch Minecraft, I can hang out in our little base and let the world spawn in before we ever start the stream back up, and that will probably along with this stuff really help because I know Ant knows his stuff. He's been doing this a minute, and that would be really cool. Cubs fan. Okay, so are you straight up Phillies? And I know with all the move and everything, it's not as it used to be. But I got to imagine Cubs fan is still not a big Astros fan. Or are you going with the former division and league mate now gone against the National League? Also, this is how bad I am. I don't watch a ton of baseball, especially late when there's football and hockey all competing for my time. That's very limited in how much pro sports I actually watch. So I'm totally out of the loop. What is the deal with the base running mitten? What the F is going on with that? I gotta know. I have no clue about the base running mitten. And for a second, here's my brain as I was watching, and for all I know, that's been going all season, and I had no idea. Probably. and I haven't even noticed or thought to ask when I have watched. But you got this mitten. As soon as the hitters have hit, they're all out there on the bases doing their thing. And I don't know if it's like too many people were breaking fingers sliding on steals or um, what is going on there. But the mitten looks goofy. And at first, the first people I saw on base were Houston, and I thought it was like a punishment from. Yeah, I knew you'd said that too, so I wasn't sure. Um, no one's sure about the mitten. I thought it was going to be a punishment for Houston because a few years back, Houston got busted stealing signs. Their coaching staff and everything, they were set up and they were specifically stealing signs from the other team, and then relaying that out to the players in the field so that they knew in advance what was coming. And I mean, there's always been this angle in baseball. If you're not cheating, you're trying. You're not trying, right? Then there's the other side of kind of bush league, and it's it's supposed to be kind of the American pastime. Let's rise above some of that kind of stuff. It walks a fine line, but they definitely got busted, and they definitely got punished in the form of draft picks and fines and all kinds of stuff. Um, but I thought, I thought, hey, the mitten is there to keep them from flashing. If that person gets to second base, and in the game, this always used to be considered legal, right? What we were talking about for anybody who's listening, when you play catcher, you use your fingers to signal to the pitcher what pitches you want to use on the batter, and that's why the catcher gets to kind of control the game. The pitcher can shake him off, and go, nope, nope, I want to give him the high heat or whatever. Um, but if you get a base runner to second base, they're standing right behind the pitcher, and they can watch those signs coming out, and they can relay them right back to the batter. And then you get into trying to hide that, mask that. The old standard one is heat or fastball, and two is a curve, and three is a changeup or something like that. All those go out the window when you've got somebody on base, and you're just kind of mixing, and you got to know between the pitcher and the catcher what you mean when somebody comes around. So I thought the mitten was don't let don't let the base runners steal signs and relay them back. But now everybody wears the mitten on one hand or the other. It didn't seem to be consistent, but it's nothing to do with batting. So if you get a chance, if you see the World Series in your part of the world, check it out at least for a little bit till you see somebody on base and you figure out what the mitten's all about. It's crazy. Anyway, we have hit the 4 hour mark. We just talked about it. I want to shout out to everybody, and there have been a ton of people in the stream here for this segment, the Minecraft part of the day. We had uh, Necrophage Toast and Spicy Taco. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Let's see if I can get back to him in the chat. Because he's a part. Necrophagia Toast and X Spicy Taco. We've had repeat visits from Israel is cool. Still not 100% on the humanity of Israel is cool versus the aspiring to self-awareness AI. Could be a language thing. It's certainly persistent in coming back here, but certainly a lot of repeated messages, which every time I get a response, I'm thinking, oh, that's where they're working on the AI to respond to what's happening in the chat, which is pretty cool. I like being a part of that, but yeah, it's always interesting to see Israel is cool hanging out. And hey, shouting out the fact that bots used to be the ones that hung out with us. But Necrophagia Toast and Spicy Taco, you guys are awesome. Your names are being carried in this world. We'll try to protect it for you. Ant, you are awesome. I am going to probably take whatever of the half hour remains before 5. And then get back at it 5 o'clock my time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. That will give me a chance to reboot, relaunch, let things kind of run in the background before we start the stream back up. I will update and retweet out that we're doing more Minecraft and send a new stream schedule notification for you YouTubers. I've already updated one video today. I will set the next one to release as soon as it's up and processed and loaded by YouTube. And then the final video, tonight's, I'm going to schedule that one to release sometime tomorrow, just so that we have a nice little spread and distribution of stuff. I know I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so at least that'll get us some new content on the YouTube side. Twitch folks, you guys already rock. You're awesome. You're in here or can be in the chat. I hope you will join us. But based on the VOD views, wow, a lot of folks out there eating up this Minecraft content. So thanks so much for your support. Come say hi in the chat. More in the evening. Maybe we'll catch some new friends on the off time, and then stay tuned for more content on Sunday. I don't think we're going to do Junimo Kart on Sunday. I know we're over a week now, but into next week, I'll make myself feel it. The main hesitation is I'm afraid of over caffeinating and trying to hit those combos in Junimo Kart. So yeah, we'll have to pick that battle, but I'll try to get it done early in the week next week. That's all I got for this stream. Again, we'll catch you in about half an hour. Go get up. Give your eyes a break. Stare away from the screen for a while. Maybe get some exercise. If your aunt, what was it? Back day, arms day. Do some arm circles. Something. A little cool down. A little keep the blood moving so they don't stiffen up on you. And we'll hope to see some folks back in here for the next one. That's gonna do it. See you next time. Take care out there, guys, and stay awesome. Bye now.